Hi there. Oh, good, I am recording. Okay. I forgot. Okay, I just recorded a video and forgot to put my headphones in. I actually feel like the headphones help with the sound. Okay, so part of today's message, this message is absolutely for you if you're here. Part of today's message refers to a meditation that I have been doing, and it's where I ground down into the earth, connect with earth energy, and then that energy flows up through me to source energy, where it's seen, loved unconditionally, and transformed into wisdom and expansion for all that is. Now, if you're here, you definitely either have or you will receive a similar meditation, and just know that it is so important that we continue doing that meditation for as long as we're called to do so. Okay, so today's message is from March 10th, 2024. Do not blame another or yourself. Blame keeps you on a karmic cycle. Julie falls into this habit of blaming self and other for what is, when what is always divine. She jumps into other timelines that may or may not be for her, as she wishes things were different in the now, but she discounts her own power in so doing. Julie, you create your reality via your experience of it. You compare this or that detail, and yet we tell you, you create all of it. We will very soon remove the veil entirely from within you and you. You have invited it and allowed it to be so. We offer you this transmission in order to clarify your path. You are on track. You may not feel it yet because the adjustment could be entirely overwhelming. And we do know you are very excited. And in that anticipation, we ask that you remain in gratitude for each breath, as you know each breath only prepares you for what is and lays the foundation for what is to come. What is this feeling I am anticipating? You tap into a higher timeline as you sense that feeling. You exist there more and more and more. And yet, as your focus moves towards that timeline, you also release the one you experience in the now. It is a practice of being present in the feelings you desire, rather than waiting for the present moment to inspire the feelings from within you. You are a master. You are a master of your reality. You, in your calmness, you are so very revered. You are safe. You are loved. As you soften into the now moment, do you feel the shift? As you soften your entire beingness to the now, you bring forth the inspiration that creates worlds. It happens through you. We are sharing this transmission. We planted the seed. You felt it. You are learning to allow what is to be by learning to manage your vibration in each now moment. You you are learning to allow what is to be by learning to manage your vibration in each now moment. You tune to source energy as you relax your mind and body and allow the breath. This is how heaven births on earth. That is truly what is happening here. Heaven was seated by you and those like you, the ones receiving the tree grounding meditation that asks you to root down into Mother Earth first and to draw her energy information up through your root system, through your chakras, and through your energetic cord that connects you to God source energy, where it is seen, unconditionally loved, and transformed into divine wisdom to be returned to the capital T truth through you and thus to earth. That is what you are doing as you sit in that meditation. It is valuable, and we appreciate your allowance. You also run this same pattern, so you're serving the same purpose, and please really allow this to absorb. You run the same pattern as you relax your body and breathe. So you can do this at work, you can do this right now, you can do this all the time. This practice allows the patterning within and around you to align to God's source energy, and thus it transforms the pattern and field around you. Everyone who comes within 10 feet of your calm, relaxed breath is impacted forever, transformed for eternity, never to return to what was. This is why so many of you are called to go out into the world right now. You mustn't do anything but allow Source to flow through you as you do, whatever it is you do. It is precisely what allows Julie to draw in kids as she does. I substitute teach. It is not anything to do with what you do or don't do, with what you say or don't say. Nothing to do with anything other than your willingness to be a conduit for source energy to flow. You needn't worry about anything aside from allowing. Truly, be still and know that I am God. And then I received this picture of the infinity symbol. And for some reason, I know this will resonate with you, but it was showing me, my guides were showing me that the infinity loop, yes, it continues to loop and it goes through that 0 point, that neutrality. But as it loops, it's always expanding, and they made it crystal clear that it never contracts. It never contracts. Source energy is always expanding. And so, I don't know, I'm just going to assume that at least at one point, you've wondered about, is it just this cycle where we just keep going through and experiencing the same things? I guess when people talk about, the age of Aquarius, then I think, oh dear Lord, are we ever going to have to go back to like the dark ages? And this was really reassuring to me, because we will go through different ages, but as we go through those different ages, we are going to do so from a much more expanded perspective, because we're always expanding. We are never, ever, 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 ever contracting, and we are not stagnant. So it will always be a new experience, which very reassuring for me. I think that's it. Thank you. Have a good day.